What is up, everybody? Clint Esposito here with the one and only Steve Sommerfeld.
Yo, how's it
We're going to
going?
go over XGames FMX. Well, just XGames Japan, but we don't really pay that much attention to anything other than FMX, so it's just the FMX review.
Oh, there's not much of that in Japan. It's only. I loved when I looked on the X Games website. It said all motocross athletes. Like, well, that's only one discipline. So
I have
that's
that pulled
pretty
up as
easy.
well.
Oh, you do have it pulled up?
I'll
Nice.
switch to it because it's like, I was like, this is all the guys in the whole thing?
Yeah, yeah. I love when it says like BMX, this, skate, that, da da da, and all the different disciplines. So you need an all. You don't need an all for FMX.
Yeah, not this year. So all of the Moto X athletes are Rob Adelberg, Harry Bink, Taka Higashino, Adam Jones, Josh Sheehan, Jackson Strong, Julian Van Stippen.
Very interesting.
That's it. And they're only doing what? Best trick?
Best trick.
That's it.
Just the best trick comp. And I was actually a little bit surprised because obviously, we're doing this now, and at the moment I'm driving on. We've just made it into France. We've actually just driven past the town of Metz, which is awesome. Shout out to the Godfather,
You got through
FMX
it that
Mike
fast?
Metzger. Sorry?
You got through it that fast? It's that small.
Oh yeah, no, it's small. Not the legend Mike Metzger though, not the legend. But
not that
yeah,
big
no.
either,
So
man.
I thought we're doing this now. I just double check who the riders are, and I looked on the X Games website, like what you just said there. But hang on, those names don't look the same as what I saw the other day. There's one out and there's one in. Well, actually, there's one out and there's two in from what X Games had published. Benny Richards' name is removed, and Josh Sheehan has replaced him.
Wait,
And
so there was a difference after what I'm saying?
no, you've got the current version
Oh,
now.
okay.
So what was out maybe a week ago? About a week ago. Didn't have Sheeny's name and didn't have Adam Jones's name. But Adam already had his invite on Instagram, so it was already Instagram official. Adam was coming, and I guess somebody just forgot to put his name on. But yeah, I noticed Benny Richards' name is out, so that sucks.
Wonder if he had some kind of a injury or something.
Well, I'm gonna say so, only because I was talking to somebody yesterday. We were talking in German. I didn't really understand him, and he was talking about Benny Richards, and he said something about a collarbone, and I thought he meant an old injury, so I thought nothing of it. Like, oh yeah, we're talking about something that happened before, and now that I just read this that Benny's out, I'm guessing that's what it is. Maybe a broken collarbone. See, this is what sucks when you don't speak other languages. I know enough to get in trouble. I don't know enough to fucking know what's going on.
What was it in? Japanese? No.
Ah, well, no, it was in German, but I know just about the same amount of Japanese as I do German.
That's very impressive that you know that much Japanese then.
No, I don't.
I was going to say, shit, because you're all right with German. I'm like, you pretty good here.
No, I can fake it till I make it.
So yeah, and they're running a dirt landing.
Yeah. Dirt. It looks like it's dirt on a scaffolding landing, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me as well.
Yeah, and so this is like a little bit more of the not history, but like a little bit of the before this announcement and before the photos I just saw. I heard it was only going to be a super kicker for this event. I don't know if that was correct information, but that's just what I heard. And I was like, wow, one super kicker. for best trick. And then, like, I was thinking of the riders who are invited. You've got Jacko Strong, Rob Adelberg. They're the front flippers over 75 foot. Like,
Right.
fuck, they don't need to be playing around on a super kicker. But then I thought, well, they've got body varials to be working on. They've got other tricks that they can be throwing down. But I did see in a picture
nowadays, though.
Sorry?
Who's training on a super kicker nowadays? And maybe that's a silly question, but like,
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, what does that piece of news tell me? Like, is everybody on a super kicker working on stuff now that I didn't know about? And yeah, but anyway, it looks like there is a 75 foot ramp there now.
yeah, it's interesting they haven't adapted taken on the next gen ramp or Levi's ramp or anything like that.
Good question. So that's what I would have been thinking. Throw the next gen in there, because you can front flip that, you can double flip that, but who wants to be doing that sort of crazy shenanigans?
Right. Let me go. I'm going to switch to Chuck's footage. Chuck's footage is a little bit more from the front, so you can kind of see the takeoff. And it does look like they might have a super kicker there as well, but there's definitely some regular ramps.
Yeah, so I think it's a super kicker and a 75. I think that's all that's there. Is that right? I'm not looking at the photo, unfortunately. I'm looking at your beautiful face. That's it.
I'm sorry.
I'll take you sorry.
Okay, so it looks like, yeah, well, and the way that from this footage, it kind of looks like that, I don't know, I guess super kickers are taller, but that thing looks way taller. I guess that could be a regular super kicker. But in this footage, practice footage, not one person's hit the super kicker.
No way.
From what I'm watching.
Well, maybe the news I heard, maybe it was just wrong. Maybe somebody was trying to slip me a little bit of fake news and I put it out there, but well, they got me now. I was going to say they didn't get me, but I've just gone and blown it on yours. So maybe they did that.
Yeah, there's two ramps there. There's a 75 and a super kicker. So far from what I'm seeing in practice, I'm not seeing anybody hit the super kicker. So I already saw a front flip, I believe, from Jackson Strong, and it was regular 75.
Okay. Nice.
Yep, there's a 75-foot front flip from Jackson.
Dang.
There's a little Japanese woman with a nice little butt in this frame.
I'll have to take your word for it. I can't see any of this footage that you're talking about.
You're going to wait another minute or two. It'll pop up on the stream for you. Taka's doing no footers for the chick. He's married. He just did it for himself.
Yeah, he's like, gotta play this one safe. I'm just giving my credit card over here to my driver. We're on our way to the Le Mans MotoGP, and we're in France dealing with French toll roads. This is awesome.
Le Mans.
Le Mans.
What race was there? Was it a bicycle race or like a
Yeah, fucking might as well be. I don't even know.
Is that what Le Mans was, or is that a street bike or a car race?
Street bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, street bike. Oh, looks like we're having a pit stop here. My driver's had enough. Maybe he's going to kick me out and say, stop fucking talking on a podcast while we're driving. So, yeah. But anyway, sorry about that.
That's all right. You have a pit stop in Le Mans. That makes sense.
Ah, hey? That's why we got to bring the comedians around.
Taka just did a body burial, and now the little Asian girl is very excited.
It's probably his mum, man. Like, they're in Japan.
It's just somebody in the crowd. Everybody's Asian there.
Oh, well.
It's Japan.
Yeah, better check my privilege.
Just because where you live in Germany, you guys don't have Asian people.
Oh, wow. Nah, they're there. Actually, tell me, what was the body burial that he just did? Was it a Cali?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that where
you just got me excited when you didn't say what the trick was. I'm like, okay, body burial.
Yeah.
Has he come out with something new?
Yeah, it was just a Cali roll, right? That's where his hand's on the seat.
Yeah, just a Cali roll. Oh, well, don't say.
I mean, you know what I mean.
What, the cheating vault? No, no, you didn't say that.
Not anything, yeah. The cheating body burial. Who's doing cheater body burials? Come on, guys. That's what we should say anytime they keep a hand on the bike. We should just call it a cheater, like the ramp.
Fucking cheater. Fucking cheater ramps, cheater tricks. Cheat levers. Cheat levers, you don't want to be using them unless they're on a backflip.
That's
probably
right.
double flip these days.
Yeah, a lot of people do the one-handed KOD, but they got the flip levers.
That's a cheater. That's a cheater. Yeah.
They weren't even invented yet when Chuck did it.
I know. I used it. I have to say, it's the one trick I use the cheat lever for.
I kind of wanted to learn no-knacks with them, and people here gave me such a hard time that I just gave it up.
Okay, give up. Nah, don't do it. It's like, I can't handle the constant harassment.
Yeah.
All right, what else is happening in this training? What else are they throwing down?
Well, now, Adam Jones, has just been dead body flip after dead body flip, and I think he did a big-ass Shaolin flip. There you go. Somebody's going at the super kicker. I can't see who that is. Oh, it's Bink. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Double flip time.
There you go. So you got front flips are now on 75, right? Mm-hmm. And I would imagine then that's probably, I guess they double flip regular super kickers.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just surprised they haven't gone to one of the other ones,
Yeah, well, I mean, like the double flips are either super kicker or moon booter or whatever.
Wouldn't you say super kicker is your least favorable one for double flips at this point?
From what everyone's told me, yeah. Like, everyone now who's jumped a moon booter and double flipped it, they're like, this thing is just like butter.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's told me. Like, I've been told that doing a double flip on a moon boot is almost like doing a single flip on a super kicker. Because you're just like, it just goes off and the thing just goes into it, and there's not too much stress. Whereas a double flip on a super kicker is just stress.
Yeah. Seems like you'd have to pull.
Yeah.
So when I
except for Sheeny, I don't think Sheeny's got any stress at all.
Well, he's a mountain of a man as well. And you know what? He's probably done way more double flips on super kicker than he has anything else. Just because he's been doing it for so long before any of those other ramps even came out. Yeah,
exactly. That's it. So you never know. Like, actually, with the ramps that are in play, Sheeny could be looking at another goddamn medal again.
He could, because Bink right now, and I realize it's practice, but he just keeps running at that ramp. He hasn't even hit it yet.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. He's run at it like two or three times.
Okay. Now tell me this about Bink. Does he have grab holes cut in that bike? That was something, somebody texted me yesterday about that.
I can't
Sam,
really see.
Merrick, or somebody just went, hey, did you notice he hasn't got grab holes cut in?
Well, you're not going to triple flip a super kicker. Are you? Are you?
No. Well, no, double was that difficult.
Yeah. But I guess if you're just doing double, no hand or something, here he goes. There you go, he hit it. Straight jump, but he hit it. Oh. And he straight jumped it and he's all looped out. You know how trying to jump a friggin' super kicker straight is.
Oh, horrible.
You gotta like slam your face off your front fender to get the thing to level out.
Yeah, bang. Oh, yeah, no, they're horrible. I hated it.
I only jumped a super kicker. I think I might have jumped the super kicker to dirt like once or twice, and
Yeah.
most of it was just in the pit to flip. And like you were talking about pulling flips on a super kicker, I got screwed up with my pull for a while, and I was pulling all wrong. So I literally went to Chuck's house and just got into flip position, like just leaned back with pressure on my hands, and just rode into the ramp like that. And came around like totally vertical, like just nose down, like almost pulled it. And
almost had it by doing nothing.
Nothing. I leaned back and just had pressure on my hands and feet as I went off of the ramp. And I came in like just...
Man, that's like you just put your training wheels on, isn't it? Like Dad's pushing you on your training wheels on your bike.
Yeah. Yeah, I had gotten so screwed up that I was like, I'm going to just... remind my body what pole position is.
Yeah.
Then once I did that a couple times, I was able to ride at it in regular position and then go, okay, get into pole position on the ramp. But I was like, basically, like you said, I was like mental training wheels to like relearn the pole.
Yeah, you had Papa Chuck there just like pushing you along saying, come on, you got this. Come on, buddy.
Chuck and Travis are terrible people to be around because they're just like, don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
They're just like, why can't you do this already?
Come on, every other kid that comes through here does.
Exactly. Travis is the worst. He's like, I made a goal one day to not screw up any flips into the pit or something for the day, and he goes, you should make a goal you at least have a chance of pulling off. And I was like,
oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, thanks.
I was like, thanks for the vote of confidence, Travis.
Yeah, no, we got this. We got this.
And what are you going to say back to Travis?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
You just go, you got me.
That's it, yeah. What do you say?
Nothing.
Oh,
There's nothing, not one thing you're going to say back to Travis about any action sports, anything.
That's it. Keep your mouth shut and carry on.
Yeah. So now Harry has hit the 75 ramp.
Okay.
Adelberg's throwing fronties off the 75. But I feel like Harry's definitely got something in his head, you know? Like, otherwise he would probably just be clicking off regular tricks or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he's got a couple of things up his sleeves. Because, like, we know he's got the one-hand mat double flip. So he did that at XGames last
year. Yep.
So you don't need to grab for that. I don't know. I guess he's probably got something up his sleeve.
I would imagine. So the way he's riding seems like he might be the only person that's pulling something new or different. Because everybody else, you know, is just like typical practice, just throwing, you know, hitting the ramps, throwing out tricks. And Harry seems to be the one that's like got something rolling around inside his head.
Really? Okay. Oh, fuck, I wish I could see this footage right now. So are you... Okay. So what about Tucker then? Tucker's like throwing his body varials that we know he has, and he's got some of the sickest backflip combos. But
right. I believe I've already seen a rock solid flip out of him.
There you go. So, well, that's Tucker done. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, like he's just clicking stuff off. Taka is
just bring on comp day and let it be done.
Yeah. Taka and Jones are just clicking. You know what I mean? Every trick
they're just banging it out.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah, that's no stress right there. Like those two dudes, like they must be 40 and 38 or something. Like they're just we're just gonna pop tricks off and we got this. Just bring on game time.
Yeah, Adam's like, these guys know what I have. They brought me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These guys brought me over here. They know what I do. I'm not stressing it.
Yeah, if they still called me, then they know what they get.
Oh, Jackson just front flipped, and it was like he like landed on the back wheel.
Oh.
Got a little bit of a slap down, but he's all right.
Do you think when you're watching Jacko and Adelberg, like, Is there anything coming out of them on the front flips? Like, does it look like they've changed their approach on the front flip to get more rotation to throw a trick or something? So I think
not that I can really tell. I haven't necessarily been looking specifically for that, but other
like,
than
I'm just
that
thinking,
one
what
that
was
was
the
just a
front
little
flip
bit
tricks that
nose
they've got?
high, like they're looking like very
Yeah.
dialed on them though.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, what are the front flip combos off of a regular 75? No hand,
No feet, no hands. That's it. Knack. I think you froze up. Lemons froze.
Oh, I'm back.
There
I'm back.
you go. You're back.
Gotcha.
And
Sorry,
a knack
man.
flip, front flip,
Sorry, what was that? I missed that.
and a knack front flip. That's it. No
Oh!
hands, no feet,
Yeah.
knack front flip. Right.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
So, without knowing what Harry's doing, okay, and then thinking about everybody else,
Yeah.
yes, Sheeny has a very good chance. You know, it's like at this point, how much does body varials weigh against double flips?
Not that high, unless it's a brand new one, I guess.
Right. Which is kind of
I would
insane,
think.
right? Because
Yeah.
I would say, I don't know, it's got to be close now. I was going to say there's more people doing double flips than body varials, but that's probably not right.
Yeah, it depends. Like the Cali roll, yeah, everybody does the Cali things. Not everyone. But if you're going to do a body varial, generally they're doing a Cali.
Right. Or
so there's not many faults, really. Like, almost like most of the people who did a vault,
yeah,
almost don't do them anymore because they went, that's fucking too hard. It's like, that's too gnarly.
How is
I think I maybe cut in and out a little bit.
How is Clinton not in this?
I
would figure he would be good.
Yeah, well, exactly. Fuck, Clinton. Like, he just rolled into Nitro World Games. No advertising, no nothing, and he still stopped a buck. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's
Clinton doing bundies, girls drop your undies. Fucking.
While we were having that conversation, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you have these body varials, like the Bundy, I would think the Bundy should rank up there with a double flip. Because who does that?
Sure. Exactly. One person now.
Ever.
Two. Yeah, the way Clinton does it, one ever. And two, if you want to throw Kyle Loser in on the electric dude.
Exactly.
So it has to be up there. It has to. The name of Jackson Strong, if we're going to talk about body varials, I'm going to say we've already seen what he put on YouTube and Instagram, working on the Corolla.
Oh, yeah.
But would we see that in Japan, or is that something that he's going to unleash on America?
Well, I can tell you from this practice, I haven't seen him jump up and look like he's going into anything like that.
Yeah.
So, does that mean he's not going to with Jackson Strong? That doesn't mean anything, but...
Exactly, I was going to say, that almost means nothing.
It means nothing.
Jacko would just throw it anyway.
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything like that.
No.
And the fact that it is a dirt landing.
Yeah.
You know, which I think is another interesting choice, to not go airbag.
XGames keeping it real.
Keeping it real. When keeping it real goes wrong.
When it comes fucking... yeah, well, that's when it gets real fast. Yeah, so I was just thinking, like, on the Corolla, like, we saw some footage, a little bit on YouTube. I don't follow people really on YouTube, but I've been following Jacko the last month. I'm like, what is he putting up there? I'm trying to look for, like, little secret things that he's put in. I would say I've got an inkling that things are going well on the Corolla. I don't know if he's got it. I don't know if it's like set in stone. But I'd like to think, like when I look at it, what I'm hearing from different people is like, I think he's fucking. Maybe he's not ready for Japan. Maybe it's an America X Games jobby. Maybe he needs a bit more time. But if somebody's going to do it, it's going to be Jacko.
So here's the question: is United States X Games more prestigious than Japanese X Games? Like, would you hold something because you wanted to win US X Games over Japan X Games?
That is a good question. I'm going to say, honestly, yes, but it shouldn't be that way.
That's exactly what I'm thinking as well, because I'm like, X Games is X Games, but there's probably more TV coverage and everything when you come to the United States X Games.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know anything about this California deal that they're talking about. Like, they're bringing X Games back to California and all this
California.
Sort of stuff.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just, is that not what was on the ad? Like,
is that not what Axel Hodges' place? Is that like not?
Well, that's what I thought. Like, that's what I was like, unless Axel moved to fucking Arkansas or something, but I'm pretty sure he's in Cali.
Maybe they mean like in a venue again.
Yeah. Okay, so is it not like, just so I'm not wrong here, that is what their
I don't know.
Instagram and stuff was saying.
I'm going to have to try and look at their webpage.
Sure, like I watched a video the other, unless I got it wrong, maybe they made it fucking a VPN only German edition. I don't know.
California 2023. X Games California.
Yeah.
X Games is going to be back in California with an 8-day multi-city tour up the Southern California coast. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, so good. It wasn't just me. But the eight city tour sounds very interesting.
Yeah, the world's most elite action sports athletes will kick off summer season with events in San Diego, Los Angeles, and a finals weekend in Ventura. More than 150 skateboarders, BMX, Moto X athletes will compete at X Games California 2023. This is weird.
Yeah.
X
I was
Games
going to bring that up.
X Games partners with Visit California. And Amtrak Pacific Surfliner to create excitement in California and provide sustainable travel up the coast for each tour stop. Oh, good.
Oh,
thank God.
Man.
It's sustainable.
That is awesome. Like, I'm not going to go into politics at all. I'm going to keep this out of it. But I do just love that you said Amtrak, and all I could think of was Joe Biden.
Great.
Awesome. Sponsored by fucking Amtrak. You're sponsored by a rail company.
Finals weekend, especially with all the train incidents we've been having here.
Oh, yeah, that was, holy shit. Yeah, they're definitely looking for good PR right now.
Yeah, exactly. The train industry is like, listen, how do we
fix this quick?
We'll sponsor the X Games.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys had the Army sponsored X Games. We got wars going on. We need to fill it with people who watch X Games.
Next year, it's going to be sponsored by Biden himself.
Exactly. Like, I need a win.
Finals weekend, which is also July 21st through the 23rd. Tickets now available through our Fever ticketing partner for Ventura County Fairgrounds and Events Center. So it's a multiple.
Yeah.
It's a multiple weekend
stop, man. I don't know anything about Ventura, but when I read that, my first thought was, awesome, there's something happening. My second thought was, county fair?
Yeah,
And then my
exactly.
third thought was, well, it actually could be fucking cool. But there was a little pit of negativity in my stomach that went, oh, county fair.
Well, that's what it does say that there's some kind of, what did it say? Some kind of center? Fairgrounds and event center. But it's like, what is it, just an ag center where it's like a dirt floor building and a roof?
That's where you put your best tractors, man, and rototillers and... Only the finest horses walk through there, my friend.
The thing is that at those buildings, they could just dig down into the floor and could get the dirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to find the actual schedule. Because I thought it was a couple of weekends, no? Because when
That's what I thought.
Because now it says this must just be the end thing, but it's like date July 21st to the 23rd. But originally, when I saw something about X Games, it was earlier in July, I thought.
And it was talking about a multi-city tour. So I get. So when I read that, I think, I don't know. I'm gonna just put this out there as like a bit of a communications problem that they just haven't actually said what they really are doing. It's like they're held back some info. That's what I think, because it doesn't. The terminology doesn't line up.
Right. Yeah, they're definitely trying to do like a little tour there in California.
Yeah.
But like
because X Games is coming back, baby, to California.
Back to California. They're like, guess what? You can actually go and watch it this time in California.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's like, we're coming back and you can watch it.
They have a super fan experience. That's what they're selling so far. The Super Fan Pass not only grants you entry into the X Games California event grounds, but also offers the ultimate X Games fan exclusive access to bleacher seating for street and park competitions, as well as preferred standing room access to Moto X, BMX Dirt, and Vert competitions on a first-come, first-served basis. Superfan passes also include an exclusive X Game branded gift. Single-day and 3-day Superfan passes are available. So if you don't buy the Superfan pass, you get preferred standing room access for Moto X and BMX Dirt and Vert competitions. If not, if you don't get the Superfan pass, you actually have to stand in obstructed view.
Oh, wow.
No, it doesn't say that. Hold on.
Okay,
you get to stand where there's a big pillar in front of you, and you can't see anything.
You're like, this is sick. No, but did it? Sorry, I got muted because somebody tried to call me, or you were muted because someone tried to call. Did you say if there was a price attached to that ticket?
I can't buy Superfan pass. It is $140.
See you there. I'm coming.
Superfan for $140 per person. Superfan Child for $126. That's 6 to 12. Okay. XIP. I don't know what that is. $500 per person.
Oh.
XIP for a child, $450. You save $50, dude.
Whoa.
VIP parking add-on for $35 per person, not per vehicle. If I show up with 4 people in the car, I gotta pay $35 per person in the car.
County fairs don't get paid for with nothing, mate. You gotta get it on parking. That's where they get you. It's a parking killer.
Yeah.
Parking mafia. That's cool. Like that actually sounds really good. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what this place looks like. But if they could do it how I think it could be done, I'm excited. I think it could be done well.
I mean, let's be serious. X Games didn't need the Staples Center for the last 5 years that they were there. You know what I mean? Like, they're in the middle of LA, in a big building, and they've got 20,000 people there, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, the fairgrounds is probably a more applicable scenario anyway. And if you think about how all this shit started, they're kind of just returning back to their roots.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what we've all been talking about. It's like we're all fucking going to end up doing county shows one day.
Yeah.
So if X Games is doing county shows as well, then there we are. That's it. We're all back to the grassroots. You start from scratch.
Yeah, and the
I think it would be perfect. Like to make
you're breaking up.
Feel like if they probably be the best way of doing.
Yo, it'll be like LG, the LG Action Sports Games. Remember?
Yeah.
When they'd have it at the fair or whatever. I'll be quite honest with you. I'm looking at a picture of it, which I do have on screen here. It's a little bit cut off, but the Ventura County Fairgrounds is literally right on the ocean.
Oh, whoa, okay, nice.
It's pretty rad, yeah. So
okay,
there's like the fairgrounds, a road, and then like the beach on the other side. So it's kind of a dope venue. I don't know about the building, obviously, on the premises, but it's pretty sweet.
Okay, that sounds cool, man. That sounds really good.
Yeah. I think we need to take it outside anyway. Stop churching up motocross, damn it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We need a bunch of dirty kids with just mud-covered faces out in a field.
Hell yeah. And hopefully it rains through the night and they all just turn the camping area into like a big slush pit.
Big slip and
slide. As long as it's good. Yeah, exactly. Like, as long as it's good weather for the actual competition, the rest of it's just got to be like Woodstock 69 or something like that.
Oh, man. You're trying to talk me into going now.
I'm trying to talk myself into buying a ticket, flying over for it.
We're getting if we go, we're getting the XIP passes, all right? We're going to...
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be just outside of all the cool areas. We'll be like, hey, guys, hey, we can't get in there.
Yeah, behind a fence post.
They'll be like, sorry, they're tight with passes, guys. We can't let you in.
That's it. But, I mean, this is all taken away because we're talking about Japan right now. What's going on in Japan, and we're talking about America. And that answers your question that you asked me before.
That nobody cares about any other X Games but Americans.
Like, fuck. No, it is cool that it's in Japan. And
how are
you've
the
got to throw down
in Japan? We don't even know what the venue's like.
What's the city?
Exactly, we don't even know.
It's not Tokyo.
It's just
Chiba. Chiba or something?
Yeah, it's like Chima. Shima.
I think it's Chiba only because I thought it was China, and then I noticed there was a B, and then I remembered it.
So it's Chiba, like weed.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think so.
Yup, Chiba, CHIBA.
Yeah. So then
the Zozo Marine Stadium, which is a wonderful facility.
It does look good. It does look like they can handle a lot of people, and but it's. I saw one picture. I didn't see much, like I said, and I'm not looking at your screen, but it is based all around BMX and skate, basically. So they've just got bowls and quarter pipes or half pipes and stuff everywhere, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it looks like there's a roll-in behind the setup here, and yeah, and there's a lot of vert stuff. Yeah, there's only one FMX competition. It is the last day. Let's see if I can find the schedule again. It's like 4 a.m. Sunday here or something.
Yeah.
There you go. Sunday. Yeah, 4 a.m.
Awesome. Good time.
Hey,
but that'll work well for me though.
Yeah.
4 a.m. That should be about 9 o'clock in the. That's still pretty early for me.
I'd be able to make it, but you're not me.
I don't know if I'll be awake for it.
Yeah, that's crazy that they only have one moto event.
Yeah. They could have easily had best fit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, especially with Julian there and Sheeny.
Exactly. I was going to say, Julian Van Stippen, one of the names that you haven't mentioned during the training session at all, is in for best trick.
I probably just couldn't tell what his gear was and his style, to be quite honest with you.
What, not just the dude doing the biggest whips in the world?
Well, there was nobody throwing down whips.
Oh, well, then it means he's there for the real action. Like, that's it. He's coming.
He's coming. So this means, if he does good in X Games Best Trick, is he omitted from Red Bull Imagination next year? They're like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, no, you're
guy.
out, pal. I still think he almost omitted himself by going so big in training last year. He was lucky that it was so windy that he couldn't do all the big tricks.
Yeah. And then they'd be like, you got to get rid of this guy.
He's all right. He's okay.
God,
it's not going to make us all look too bad. Yeah. But, like, I have no idea what Julian's going to do, but I do know he has a foam pit. I do know he has worked on 360s in the past. I don't know if they're ready to go for this event. I have no idea, but it looked like a good 360. Like, it looked sweet. I have no idea what other big tricks he'd be working on. I'm guessing he's probably been on that super kicker.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about before, when you said who jumped super kicks, I'm like, yeah, well, double flipping guys. But Sheeny being there on a super kicker, I would say for a laugh, he should do his 360 seat grab.
I was thinking that as well once you started to go into it. I was like, he does have that.
I don't think he's not going to win with it, but even if he just threw it out as a warm-up trick or like if he stomps whatever he wants on the first jump, just to throw that out there, I think it's one of the coolest tricks in his bag.
Agreed. All right, buddy. I gotta get, hopefully these people are calling me about something.
I was just about to wrap you up and say, don't you have a phone call?
Yeah, well, I haven't received a call yet, but it's supposed to be coming.
Like, you'd get a call if you weren't on this damn podcast, right?
Probably not.
All right, so
be sitting there
it's like cut your bandwidth out. No calls coming through now. Sorry.
We're in America. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you're at a stadium with like 70,000 people and everybody's trying to Snapchat the game or the race, then you're SOL.
That's it. All right, so we are live now on YouTube. Is that right? Awesome. Wow. If you are on YouTube right now and you thought this was a load of horse shit, throw a comment in. But I'd like to say we're giving out good information right here.
Yeah.
I'd like to say we covered some topics, and probably the big one, Japan or America, where do you throw out the big tricks? That's my takeaway.
That's true. Do you save your big tricks for the US X Games? Or do you say X Games is X Games, even if I'm on the bottom side of the planet?
Or do you say, fuck it, it's best trick, I'm throwing down anything I've got because I want to get to the next event?
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
You know, though, there are a lot of established players in there.
Yeah.
So I don't see any, I say that, but other than Jackson and Bink, because those guys, I feel like will come out and just be like throwing it down. For best trick, I feel like the other guys are a little bit safer.
Yeah.
As safe as you can be doing FMX best trick.
Just drop my earphones in. Sorry, got you again. Yeah, as safe as she could be.
because they are a little older. There's nobody like Julian, I would say, is the freshest guy in there. Everybody else has been around for quite a while.
Yeah, exactly. I would say though, Adelberg's he's got a lot of gold medals now that he needs to, like, he's just got to keep spit shining the next one that comes through. Like, he can't be bringing no silver medal home.
Yeah, I agree.
What was it 2 years ago? He had 6 gold medals in one calendar year, or one full year or something with 6 gold medals. Like,
when they did all the international ones.
Yeah, so I guess Adelberg's probably hungry for not wanting anyone to get in on his gold train. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, ultimately, these guys like to win. They're competitive. And you can see, especially Robbie, you can see he gets mad if he loses or gets a second or something. Like, he's very disappointed. So,
yeah,
not to say he's not going for it, but just saying that I don't expect him to just pull some wild card move out. It's going to be something that he's... I don't know. I have been seeing videos of him in the pit and stuff, so maybe he does have something.
Yeah, and this is kind of the thing leading into X Games, that you never know. Like, Jacko's thrown it down. This is what I'm working on. Keep your eyes peeled. And that's fucking cool. Like, I want to see if he can get a Corolla done. Simple as that. 20 years on, will we see it?
Yep.
Benny Richards, unfortunately, he's out now, but if Benny's been playing around in that same foam pit as Jacko, I was actually getting quite interested to see what the young whippersnapper might have come out with. I'd probably say Harry, only because he puts up some crazy things on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I always wonder, like, is that just the foam pit play around, or is that for real and you're working on putting that to dirt? I don't know.
I think anything, even if it's a foam pit play around, it's like floating around in the back of his head that I'm going to do this. You know, I don't think they're probably in there just trying things for the hell of it.
That's it, exactly. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, there's always going to be, just try something, see if I've got the mechanics, see if I've got the physics to make this work. And if it doesn't work, well, then probably won't do it. You still put it up on Instagram.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, obviously, the more that gets done, you almost push yourself into some scenarios where you're like, no, fuck it, I'm going to keep working on that. Maybe I didn't have it, but I'll give it another shot again.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of tricks. We've seen a lot. So I don't know. Everyone's different. There's the guys who keep the secret, and there's the guys who throw it down, like Jacko is saying, this is what I want to do. Let's see.
I think that's a lot of balls to be like, this is what I'm trying.
Yeah.
This is what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Especially a trick that has been done such a long time ago.
Yeah. You never know, because, like, fuck, Sheeny could have been working on the Corolla for the last 5 years. And then watches Jacko put that up. He's like, nah, that's it. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Fucking don't need Jacko stealing all my thunder.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Shoot us some comments here. Let us know what you guys think. And, is American X Games more prestigious than international X Games?
Big one. I'd like to know.
All right, have a safe trip. Oh, we didn't even tell everybody. You're on your way to the MXGP in France.
MotoGP, yep. MotoGP in France.
Oh, MotoGP, you're doing the street racing.
Yeah, the street race.
I was thinking MXGP the whole time.
No, MotoGP, street racing.
So they're going to set up at MotoGP and do a demo with, who do you have?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, this, like, I've got half of the X Games crew at this show. David Ronaldo, X Games gold medalist. Luke Ackerman, X Games gold medalist. Tom Pages, fucking X Games gold medalist. And Peter Pillar, I don't think he ever went to X Games, but maybe he has to work on something so he doesn't feel out of place.
If that's your least credited guy, like you're still doing all right. If the guy with the least credentials is Peter Pilat,
Exactly.
you've got a pretty good show going.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a solid show. So, yeah, isn't that crazy though? Luke and David are just doing a show in France and not at X Games Japan. Does that answer the question?
I'm sure it pays good. It pays better than X Games purse money, is my guess. I think he's frozen up.
Okay, it's me. Wait, we're bit. Oh, it's a taste. I think I dropped out. Damn.
Yeah, you did. Does it pay better than X Games purse money? Not contingency from your sponsors. Just straight X Games purse money.
Probably.
All right, everybody. We're taking off, Chris. Steve is going to continue his trek across Europe. And we will see you. We're going to do a review after it.
Yeah. I'll be home. I'll be back home in like 3 or 4 days. So we'll smash the review when I've got good phone reception.
There you go.
All right, man. Thanks very much for having me.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait to see this shit go down. Catch you later.
Thanks for joining. Wake up nice and earlier. If you're East Coast United States, it's 4 a.m. If you're West Coast, it's like 1 a.m. You might be able to make that.
Just keep drinking.
Yeah.
You got this. You got it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Peace out.